Hi guys, good morning. Want to give you a train of thought. It's been a while since I've given one, but something come upon me, and I want to share it with you because it's very important in these days. There's a lot of revelation of how evil has come up, or the world is going to the south side, and these are the end times and all that. A lot of speculation about that. I know one thing. When it gets cloudy, everybody knows. Go get an umbrella, do what you got to do. It's going to rain. Not only that, it might even pour. And you can know that by just looking at the skies. And Jesus said that. He says, you'll know the signs of times when you see things like this and that happen. And I want you to know something about a truth that is still existing. The truth of who Father God is. You see, I call him Father God because he's for me, he's transcended the thing of just God, like as we say in Spanish, a tú a tú, like, like it would be kind of uncomfortable for me to call him God because I'm so intimate with him. He's always been there, so it's not about him, it's about me. So I call him Father. I understand when Christ always mentioned him as Father, Father, Father. And I want to share that with you, that although you're probably not going to church or not attending a mass or whatever you think is getting closer to you, to my Father God, our Father God, there's a truth that he still wants you to get closer to him. He's still there calling you, whereas you could be hearing him and you pay attention, but at some point, here's a situation where if you start ignoring him, you go back to the distant God. Yeah, you know he exists, you know he's there, but you don't know how intimate he is with you, right? So at one point, Jesus was walking with his disciples, and he turned around and he says, let me ask you something. Who do people say that I am, right? And they said, you're a prophet. They said that you're a man of God that does this and that. And he goes, yeah, but who do you say I am? And no one knew what to say. It was Peter that came out and said, you're Jesus the Christ. And then he told them, well, this came from, not just from you, but come from the Father in heaven. To clarify who Jesus is to us, not only just to us, but to me. So my question to you is, who is God to you? Okay? Because Father God is important to me. You know what? When I'm in the hurt, when I'm in the situations where no one else can help me. Well, after many times like that, I've learned not to be so ungrateful and be grateful and honor him when it's not always hurt, when it's decent, when it's good time. Like, we thank God for the food that we eat. We thank God for the day that we wake up in. Thank God for the blessings that we got. Also thank God when I don't quite understand things. I also thank God when I'm going through things. And so he becomes more than just God. He becomes Father to me. And I want to share that with you because I understand a lot of things. A lot of people, they get dull of hearing because they get tired of hearing that, but it's not the same. When you have an intimate relationship with your Father in heaven, I know gangsters and I know good people that come to one conclusion: Christ is Lord in my life. Then I have the peace that he gives me that surpasses all understanding. Go figure. What the world can't give, it can't take away. And when he gives me that peace that surpasses understanding, the world can't take it away. So that's why I glorify in him. And I just do him more. It's a straight thing. Don't get me so religious. It's a straight thing. You do right by me, I do right by you. You call me out and I answer to you. My word is bond until I know. And you know what? He called me out. He delivered me from this. And you know what? My word is still bond with him until, he gives me more faith. So I challenge you, look up. The world has already done what it can do. You ain't gonna get that much more excitement from what you do unless, you go bonkers. But look up. Give the glory to him, and you see the difference that he does in your life now in these days. You think things are happening now? They're ready to happen. They're happening even more so. But imagine the children of God that start trusting in him. You'll see things you'll never thought you'd see. Love you guys. Miss you guys. See you guys soon.